Hey there everybody, how you doing? I am Francis and welcome back to Corpse Party Book of Shadows. I am scared for Yuka right now since she has Sachiko with her, but I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure nothing bad happens to Yuka, because if something happens to Yuka, I'm going to die a little inside. I'm going to be emotionally hurt, so she probably wants us to go to the death room. I'm not going to the death room. I'm going to see what else I can do. Maybe I can go here. Back to the body pool. Sachiko, this room is scary. Let's not go in here, okay? It's scary? Why? What's in there? A lot of dead people. It's something you're better off not seeing. I think it would frighten you. It would just be better if we don't look, okay? If Big Sis says so, then okay. Thank God I didn't want to see those dead bodies again either. Okay, well, we can't go in there. Good to know, I guess. It would be best to just move on and put this room behind us. I agree, okay. Where can I go then? That's not the death room. The girls' room? Sure, let's try that. I'm probably gonna have to go to the death room anyways. Sachiko? There's nothing over that way, so let's not go there, alright? Really? Where can we go then? Is it okay to skip over it though? It's fine, I was very thorough. Come on, we have to find Big Brother and get out of here. Oh. Okay then. Alright, I can't go to the bathroom. Yeah, I think they're going to grid off every area except for the death room. They really want me to go there. I mean, if I have to, I will, but I am going to prolong Yuka's death. Because I don't want her to die. Alright, storehouse. What are we doing in here? What's in the storehouse? Doesn't seem like we can get it open. No, it doesn't. I wonder what Big Brother would do at a time like this. Do you miss your Big Brother? Uh-huh. I miss him a lot. I hope we can get this door open. Okay, do I have anything that can open the door? Locked up tight. Hope we can get this door open. Yeah, they want us to go to the death room. It's very obvious. Everything except for the death room is locked up. I'm gonna save. And I guess I'm gonna have to suck it up and just go to the death room because everything else is all blocked off. Oh boy. I guess Big Brother really isn't in here. I guess not. Sachiko, have you seen anyone else in here besides me? Uh-huh. That's all she said, and then silently, she squatted on the ground and wrapped her arms around her knees. What's wrong? Are you hurt? Big Sis, I'm cold. Well, you're dead. I would expect you to be cold. You're cold? She nodded firmly, almost exaggeratedly. I guess that makes sense. If a ghost can feel pain, there's no reason she couldn't also feel changes in temperature. Poor girl. As if to show me just how cold she was, she then started visibly shivering. Hey, Sachiko, is there anything I can do to make you feel better? Anything? You may not want to ask her that. This could be the last question you ever ask. This could be the last conversation you ever have. I know this girl, and she's not something you wanna have any interactions with. She tried to kill you earlier. Did you forget that? Uh-huh. You've been through so much already. I don't want you to have to go through anything else, so if I can help, just tell me. In that case, can I have those? She was pointing at my feet. My socks? This was the first time I noticed that Sachiko was walking around barefoot. I was so busy worrying about myself and about finding my Big Brother that I completely failed to pay any attention to Sachiko's appearance. I'm sorry, I didn't notice earlier. It's alright. Sachiko shook her head. If I'm supposed to be her big sister, I really need to be more observant. I need to pay more attention. If I were a Big Brother, I would have noticed right away and given her my shoes. But it wasn't too late. I took off my shoes and socks and offered them to Sachiko. They were a little wet, but it's still better than walking on those cold dirt floors in bare feet. I didn't really like the idea of doing that myself, but just one look at this poor lost soul's shaking form convinced me I was doing the right thing. Thank you, big sis. Sachiko took just the socks, leaving the shoes in my hand. Are you okay if only socks, Sachiko? You don't want to wear my shoes over them? I'm okay. If I took both, then you be barefoot. Sachiko actually looking out for you, Yuka. She flashed a gentle smile at me, which stayed on her face the whole time she slowly put on both of my socks. I don't want my big sister Yuka to get hurt after all. Oh, you liar! You liar! You are looking forward to killing me. Well, that's very thoughtful of you, Sachiko. I patted her head just like Big Brother always did to me. I love you, big sis. For some reason, she doesn't sound genuine. Her smile had grown. It now stretched from cheek to cheek, and I began to feel like I'd do anything at all to keep her happy. Even if it involves you dying. I wondered if this was how Big Brother felt when I smiled at him like that. I think it is. And I think now you being like a big sister, well, kinda, you're now seeing kinda what it's like for Satoshi? Yeah, Satoshi. I wanted to get the names right. Let's do our best in here, Sachiko. Despite the severity of the situation, I was in high spirits. I almost forgot just how horrible this place really was. Do our best? Uh-huh. Let's do our best to find Big Brother. And the true colors come out. Who didn't see this coming? Sachiko, did you say something? I thought that was a giggle, but it sounded different somehow. Like her voice had changed to someone else's. Or someone else was here. Huh? You're so cute. I just want to mess you right. Oh, yep, there it is. Huh? What? I didn't say anything. Oh, guess it was just my imagination then. Yeah, she's messing with you, Yuka. She said what she said. Run, get out of there, don't look back. What is it they usually say in movies? Must have been a win? Not too likely in a stagnant underground bunker like this, but still. I think I'm just getting paranoid. You're not getting paranoid. This girl is bad news. Run, Yuka. Run! Run as fast as you can, as far as you can. Don't look back. I need to put myself together. I'm her big sister after all. I put on the bravest face I could manage and marched back out into the hall, pausing only to make sure Sachiko was still behind me. I'd feel better if she wasn't behind you. Okay, well that's very concerning. Don't you dare do anything to Yuka, okay? Alright, all the doors are apparently available again. Let's try the storehouse. It just won't open, will it? Nope. Okay, I thought for a minute, did my darkening fill up? Like the flash of red? That was scary. Alright. Girls' room. Let me guess, we're not going here either. There's nothing here, right? Big sis? What is it? Is something wrong? It's my feet. My feet hurt. Your feet? The soles of Sachiko's feet seemed to be bothering her quite a bit. As we stood there, I noticed she'd been fidgeting in place, trying not to stand on them. I guess they would hurt, huh? You've been walking around in just socks after all. She said nothing else. She just stared at my feet. She seemed to want my shoes now, but didn't want to say anything since I offered them earlier and she turned them down. So I just smiled and decided I'd offer them again. Do you want to wear my shoes? Is that okay? Of course, we wouldn't want you getting hurt anymore now, would we? What about you, big sis? I'm your big sister, so I'll be just fine. I wouldn't accept any objections. I just took off my shoes and handed them to Sachiko without another word. This could be the biggest mistake you ever made, Yuka. Cheerfully, she slipped them on over my socks. They were a little big on her, but I knew she'd feel better just having them. Thank you. I'm really happy now. Let's get going then, okay? Sachiko wasn't used to such big floppy shoes. She took one step and stumbled forward. Are you alright? Here, you can take my hand. Okay, big sister Yuka. I love you. Sachiko, I've already looked in here and there was nothing to find. Let's head back, okay? Oh, really? Yes, really. Alright, where are we going now? Is it really okay to keep going like this? Let's go this way. Okay, when she's leading you like this, you know something is wrong. Yuka, don't do it. Sachiko was pointing down the hall toward the spot where the earthquake had dropped me. This way? Is there something over there? I don't know. But come on, let's go. What was that sound? I want to go in there. In there? But that room is locked. It just made a sound like it unlocked. Is there something in there? Please, I want to go in. Well, alright, let's see what's inside then. Let's not! I don't like where this is going. Because when Sachiko wants you to go somewhere and you follow her, you're not coming back. Sachiko nodded firmly, then practically dragged me by the hand over to the door near my entry point in this underground maze. Now we're going into the storehouse. Oh boy, I got a bad feeling about this. I mean, I've been trying to get in there the whole episode. Wow, this room is pretty big. Over there. Energetic as can be, Sachiko pulled me further into the darkened room. Sachiko, wait! Ow! I suddenly felt a sharp pain in the sole of my foot and looked down to see what I'd stepped in. A nail? The floor here was actually kind of a mess. It was bumpy and uneven, and there were all kinds of tiny, sharp-looking objects scattered everywhere. Not just old rusty nails, but bits of glass, loose wooden boards with jagged edges and splinters all over them, and plenty else I couldn't even identify. I'm bleeding. So cute. Yep, she's showing her true colors, and well, I was scared of it. Looks like it's happening. Sachiko? What's wrong, big sis? Huh? You're over there? So, what was that voice I just heard? There are a set of bleach white bones in a heap against the wall. So tiny, probably just a child. Don't have much to say, do you, Sachiko? Oh yeah, Sachiko, how old are you? How old am I? Yeah, like, what age are you? You're in elementary school, right? Or were in elementary school? I don't know. I can't remember. Oh. I'm sorry. Sachiko just stood there with her head hung low and a look of disdain on her face. She didn't say another word. It seems safe to assume that she probably didn't have any memories from when she was alive at all. No, I'm sorry I asked. Don't worry about it, please. Okay. Sorry. Looking a bit closer at the pile of bones, there's a student ID name tag jutting out from the victim's ribcage, identifying her as female. Renaissance Elementary School, Yukari Sakaya. Alright. What are these? A big desk in a corner of the room. Something seems to have fallen underneath it. What's that? It looks like an old instant camera? Sachiko bent down and lifted the camera gingerly as if it were some kind of rare treasure. Then she pointed at me and pressed the shutter button. Yeah! Bright, so bright! Ah! That startled me. Looks like it still works though. May I have it? Sure, but isn't it heavy? That's okay, I'm happy. Well, enjoy your camera, Sachiko. Desk in the corner of the room. Pretty big room with a lot of stuff to check out. Hello. It's a stack of folded up Japanese style futons. Indeed it is. Big sis, Sachiko is tired. Do you want to take a nap on these futons? Uh-huh. Also, I just noticed that I did Sachiko's voice and Yuka's voice. I apologize about that. I'm getting my voices mixed up. Carefully tiptoeing across the litter-strewn floor, nursing my sore and bloody foot the whole while, I snaked my way over to the futons. I didn't much like the idea of sleeping in the same room as a dead child, but I had to admit I was pretty exhausted too. They're a little damp and misty, but if we lay them out, we can at least get off our feet for a while. I'm so sleepy. Okay, I'm laying yours out right now. As soon as the futon was on the ground, as flat as it could go, Sachiko sprawled out on it. It wasn't long before her eyes started drooping. Yay, futon! Just seeing this innocent little girl joyously stretch out to take a nap was enough to lift my spirits and renew my hope. I'm so glad Sachiko was here with me. I wouldn't be! Thank you, big sis. Thank you too, Sachiko. I don't know what I would do if you weren't here with me. I know what you would do without her. You would survive. She really must have been tired. She was out like a light the second her head touched the bedding. She's so cute. I should sleep too. I've been walking a lot. I hope that when I wake up, I'm back at home. You won't be. You may not even wake up at all. I awoke to find myself being shaken. Sachiko was trying to get me up, and her expression had gone white as a sheet. Big sis, big sis! What is it? She was on the verge of tears. Something seemed to have really spooked her. Did that huge man find us? Was she attacked? It's okay, tell me what happened, nice and slow. I lost my hairpin. Really? This is what you woke me up in the middle of the night for? Your hairpin? When I woke up, it was gone. Oh, okay, so that's all, right? Oh, that's... I don't like that face she made. That's all? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it might have been something more scary. Uh-oh. I think you made a mistake, Yuka. Where did you lose it? If we look, I'm sure we'll find it. Yeah, you made a mistake. The two of us searched every last inch of the room. Me with a wounded foot, but we came up then empty-handed. Sachiko, is there anything your big sister can do for you? The entire time we searched, Sachiko hadn't said a word. I was hoping invoking our sisterly bond might help cheer her up. Nope, no words. Hair keeps getting in my eyes, and it hurts. Give me that thing you're wearing. She raised her right hand slowly and pointed to my headband. That's, I'm sorry, but that's the one thing I can't give away. As soon as I refused, Sachiko let out a faint, otherworldly groan. Uh-oh. Seriously, just give her whatever she wants. This is gonna get bad. In the next moment, her face distorted and changed. She no longer looked like an innocent little girl. She looked well and truly like a demon now, because she is a demon. Now you're seeing the true Sachiko. This innocent act is over. Sachiko? Give it to me! Eh? Give it to me! Look in her eyes alone sent chills down my spine. These were the eyes of someone who meant me harm, and was perfectly capable of inflicting it. What do we do? Give her the headband? Well, I say in this state, yeah, you give her whatever she wants. I'm gonna say before I make a decision. But yeah, just give it to her. I guess I don't have much choice. I'll give it to you, okay? I pulled the headband from my hair and handed it to Sachiko. I basically shut down at this point. My instincts had taken over. I was running on autopilot. The act of handing over the headband was almost robotic. I don't like that look on her face. She still looks evil. That was far removed from the innocent giggle I'd heard up till now. But I didn't even care. I was done. Whatever she wanted, I give her. Whatever she asked me to do, I do. It makes you that happy, does it? I'm so glad. Oh, the second I said that, Sachiko stopped laughing. As if to say, if you're glad, then it didn't make me happy at all. Hey, can I have your hair too? Excuse me, what? 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 My hair? Yeah, big sis's hair. Sachiko wants your hair. Huh? But... Huh? How is that supposed to work? She's gonna rip it out by the roots. This is gonna be very painful for poor Yuka. Sachiko got up on her tiptoes and stretched herself as tall as she could manage. Then clamped down on my hair with her tiny hands and began... Yep, she's just gonna rip it out by the roots. Instantly, my entire world was pain. I was screaming and crying and just wanted to roll around on the floor until it all went away. It was agonizing. It hurts! It hurts! I could feel something warm running down my cheek, from the top of my head to my chin. There were 2 streams, then 3, 4, it's blood. Blood? Yep. It wasn't just hair Sachiko had pulled out of my head. Somehow those tiny hands of hers had basically scalped me. How could a little girl have that much strength in her? Because she's more than just a mere girl. This school is her world. This is why I wasn't okay with this plan of bringing her along. The entire top of my head throbbed. If I had a mirror, I knew I'd probably faint just from seeing myself in it. The pain was making me dizzy. I was probably losing a lot of blood. I knew I'd pass out sooner or later, so I called out for my big brother. I have no idea if I actually made any sound, but in my mind, I was screaming. Big brother. Big brother. Big brother, please save me. What happened? My legs feel heavy. Big sis, are you okay? I'm a big sister now? I have to put myself together. What should I take from you next? After all this, why was I still doing what she told me to? Why was I still listening to her? A wave of sadness washed over me. The top of my head hurt. I knew a lot of it was missing. Sachiko was someone to be feared. If only I figured that out a little sooner. If only you could hear me! Big brother! How long had I been walking, I wondered. Sachiko, are you still okay to walk? Just those dead, soulless eyes. Are you okay to walk? You lost a lot of your head! I was following Sachiko despite myself. I had no idea how much time had passed, but it felt like an eternity. And she completely stopped answering any of my questions. I guess that's enough. She came to a halt. What's wrong, Sachiko? She turned and looked up at me with wide, innocent eyes. There's something Sachiko wants you to give her. What is it this time? What was it going to be this time? That's what I want to know. I honestly didn't want to know, but the question came out of my mouth anyway, and so did this. Whatever it is you want, Sachiko, you can have it. Just for you. Well, in that case... Oh. Can I have your life? Uh-oh. I had a feeling. My... life? Somehow, some part of me knew this was coming. It was only a matter of time. I can't give you that. Once again, I couldn't seem to control the words coming out of my mouth. It was just whatever I wanted to say, regardless of how I felt. You may have my life, but... She was laughing again. Yeah, with a scary face. It was wild, crazy laughter. She was ecstatic. No, I didn't say that. Why not? You said you'd give me anything I wanted. Because you're my big sister, right? You can't say no to your little sister. Sachiko's smile almost seemed to twinkle in the dull light of the corridor. She had the face of an angel, but it was all just a mask. Yeah, the soul of a demon. Maybe the face of an angel, but it's the soul of a demon behind that face. I'm scared. No, please don't. I mustered all the strength I had, trying with whatever life was left of me to denounce her words and resist her pull. There was no hope for me anymore, but I still clung to what I could. If I could just reject her statement and tell her she was wrong. No, please no! Huh? Please don't joke about things like that, okay? Oh, I am very serious. Let's just hurry and find my big brother. Big brother will be able to help us somehow. I know he will. So let's just keep searching. Your big brother? That's right. I'll never be like big brother, but I'll try my best. Oh. Big brother this, big brother that. God, you're so annoying. Just give it to me. I'm going to kill you. Kill you. I'll make you wrap those hands around your neck and die. Just die already. Sachiko? My body shook and spasmed uncontrollably. I was being overtaken by invisible force. It was compelling me to speak, to say what would be the very last words on this earth. A suicide note, when you get right down to it. I guess there's nothing I can do, okay? I'll give it to you. I'll give my life to you, Sachiko. It's all yours. It was instantaneous. With one single blow, my skull was cracked wide open, and blood splattered far and wide. I could feel blood trickling out from my nostrils and my right... Oh, God! This poor girl's been through enough! My brain was jutted out from inside my head, fully exposed to the air, but I was still conscious. I could still feel everything. Yikes! I saw a bright flash of light and realized she'd just taken a picture with that instant camera she'd been holding on to. The picture that she sends to Satoshi. Really pretty picture this is. I'll title it Lowly Woman. Sachiko was such a cute little girl before, but now her face was twisted into a hateful, spiteful grimace as she looked down on me in contempt. I know. How about I show this to Big Brother? You told me I could have anything I wanted, right? Well, he's my big brother now. Poor Yuka. God damn. Sachiko began petting my sticky, matted head with her coarse, sticky hands in a mockery of my previous gentleness with her. What a filthy face. Getting this was my goal all along, you know. My scrap of paper from the charm. I want to play with you again, big sis. So I'll spare you from your fate. For now. Let's do this again real soon, big sister Yuka. Oh Oh, wow, that was actually the end. Okay, I thought I was on the verge of a bad ending because I was thinking maybe I made the wrong choice. But it looks like I did what I was supposed to. Give her whatever she wanted, and... Oh, boy. Well, that sucks. I told you. Nothing better happened to Yuka. What happened? Something happened to Yuka. The one character I didn't want to die you took away from me. I thought she had a fighting chance because she didn't die in the original. I knew this was gonna happen. I told you Sachiko was bad news. Yuka, just listen to me. Alright, well, chapter 6 is cleared, and now we unlock chapter 7. Tooth! Which I'm guessing Satoshi's gonna find out that Yuka died a horrible death and gonna succumb to the darkening and all of that good stuff. And we got some more stuff in the bonus. I still have to check out the bonus, which I think I'll be doing as a big episode once I'm done with the story. Either way, that's going to do it for today. Thank you everybody for joining me in Combat Quartz Party Book of Shouts. Hope you guys are enjoying this, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me. Have a nice day. Bye, everybody.